Hey gals, oh my gosh, I am in Milwaukee and had a few minutes before I need to go over to the convention center for a career conference. And so this weekend is kind of a big, crazy weekend. I've got lots of things that I am personally doing in my business. And also, we are on the double credit crunch time, okay? So I wanted to come on and just share with you a little bit about what we are doing in our Powerhouse unit today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And so to set the stage, Mary Kay right now has double credit. So for those of you newer to the business, double credit is like when the teacher says, oh my gosh, you've been doing such a great job, you're working so hard, I want to give you extra credit, which basically means we get to close the gap, right? So now, in Mary Kay, you don't have to do extra work to get the extra credit. You are going to get extra credit for doing the same work. Okay, so from March 1st through the 15th, which is Sunday at midnight, all of our wholesale orders count double for retail. So for instance, let's say you order $100 wholesale. Normally that would equal $200 retail, right? We buy it for $1, we sell it for $2. Well, Mary Kay says, guess what? Right now, you can order $100 and get credit for it being $400 because the retail doubles. Wow. So let that sink in for a minute. So we have until Sunday at midnight to make this work for us and our business. And so I want to kind of go through a little bit of some details about what we're going to be doing and offering in our Powerhouse unit. And so I hope this helped us along because this is where Mary Kay says, you know what, we know you've been working, we know you've been working, we know you've been working, but maybe some things have happened, some things in your business have happened. Maybe there's been some gaps and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not as far along as I wanted to be, right? So because of that, Mary Kay says, let me help you close the gap. I'm like so happy because if you're like me, you might not be exactly where you want to be. So this way we get to get further along with the same amount of work. Okay. And so as a thank you for saying, yes, I am going to jump into this. I am going to stretch. I am going to close the gap. I'm going to do what I can do. I want to say thank you because as a unit, we are chasing some big goals this year. And so you also have some goals and I am cheering on your personal success. So with that, I am going to be giving out some prizes this weekend for your orders. Okay. So first of all, there's different levels and all the prizes are cumulative. So first of all, with a $254 wholesale order, you are going to get your charm like you've always been doing and free shipping. So anyone who orders at least $254 wholesale by Sunday night at midnight, you are going to get the $15 shipping reimbursement. That's so awesome, right? Free shipping. Why not? So fun. And then if you decide to bump up to $600 wholesale, you're going to still get your charm. You're going to still get free shipping. And you are going to get this really awesome keychain. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Julie, I don't need a keychain. You don't need a keychain. But do you need a way to work your business easier? Do you need something that is not carrying around a box of business cards? Yes, you do. So this is a keychain that can actually be connected to your website. So all you have to do when you're out and about with people, they can literally touch their phone to your keychain and it brings up your website. Or whatever website you want. So maybe you have a landing page. Maybe you're somebody who does offer some other services and so you want to have a couple different websites on there. You could do that. So this is your free gift with a $600 wholesale order. Now, if you bump up to $1,000 wholesale, and I know some of you are thinking, Julie, maybe that's crazy, but guess what? When you order $1,000 in product, you're getting $4,000 in retail credit. $4,000 in retail credit. Talk about closing the gap, okay? And when you do that, you're going to get all the other prizes plus a $25 gift card to Amazon from me. You're welcome. Okay. And finally, if you decide, okay, I'm just going like all out, right? And you're going to bump up to 1,500 wholesale. And I know for some of you that might be a stretch, but some of you are going for star. And maybe again, you've kind of fallen a little bit behind. Well, guess what? This is the time to do it. So $1,500 wholesale equals $6,000 in retail credit. That means you've already completed one of our unit courts with just one order. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I want to say thank you for bumping up to $1,500 with all the other prizes and a $200 retail bundle of our new spring products and samples. So those are things that you can then turn around and sell for 100% profit because I'm giving them to you. You can also use them yourself. You can demo with them. And then of course the samples, you can pass them out. So this is the time to think like a CEO. This is the time to think like a retailer and stretch to close the gap on whatever your goals are. So what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? If you need help crunching your personal numbers, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to do that. You know that I am learning and always working on my number strength. So I would love to help you figure that out for whatever it is that your goals are and where you want to go in your business. So let's do this by Sunday night at midnight and let's close the gap on where we're going. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.